What is up, my tankers? Spang here, bringing you another World of Tanks gameplay commentary. This is one of my replays in my T110E5. I'm going to be uploading a few tier 10 game matches between my E5 and my friend's Objects 268, but hopefully spacing them out enough to the point where the next video you should see should be a submitted artillery gameplay, and then maybe the Object 268 again. And I like to not upload the same tank back to back, but this is going to be a standard battle on Abbey. Or did they rename this? No, it's still called Abbey. I thought they were going to rename this map, but I suppose not. I do have some team support coming my way. Object. I'm talking about the 268, and therefore I say Object. The M103 and the Mouse coming to back me up like a mouse. So hopefully I can get on my way here and not run into death. That would be preferable. I'm not too concerned about artillery this match. Yes, it will hurt, but at the same time, as long as I continue to advance in a aggressive fashion and get to already safe spots, I'll be fine. And that's what I'm doing right here. The E5, definitely a good mover. It certainly functions a bit more like a medium of heavy tanks, but I have mixed feelings about my E5. It really is, it can be a very good tank, but at the same time, it has a soft underplate and it has that soft MG turret. It has two very blatant weak spots you can shoot at. And it's really just one of those tanks that if you know how to kill it, it's not that hard. But it does have a good rate of fire, it has a good gun, so you can't complain too much about it. And not only that, at distance, it bounces shells pretty good. I won't lie, I've gotten plenty of steel walls in it. I say plenty, but it's probably something like 5 to 10 steel walls, if that. But it does bounce shells. It does have decent survivability. Its health isn't that great, but my team apparently brawling it out with tanks in the middle a bit, and that's exactly what I was talking about right there. That Tiger 2 just bouncing a shell right off of me. I do believe he will shoot me right in my hatch here. Again, that one thing I'm talking about. I will hit him for my absolute lowest damage. Stupid random number generator. He will take a shot at the M103, having that the M103 has much of the same weaknesses that the T110E5 does. Bouncing a shot off that 268, but the M103 and I doing quite well for ourselves. Me taking my first damage right there. Backing up while I'm reloading, because why expose yourself to a shot if you can't fire back? That is my mentality most of the time. If you can't fire, you might as well take cover. This IS-3 kind of getting in the way of me shooting this 268. I say screw it, I'm going to shoot the Tiger 2. The Mouse still coming up to support. You know, he can only move so fast. I think his top speed is like 20 kilometers per hour, so I don't really hold it against him. He's doing his best. The Tiger 2 getting himself eliminated, and our team's even at this point, though the 1-2 line looking very, very bad for our team. We pull ahead here for a brief moment, hitting that Object 268 right in that little antenna for damage. The M103 getting himself eliminated by the IS-3, so I'm trying very, very desperately to eliminate that 268, proving to be unnecessary, and the IS-3 getting hit by me. Now the Mouse is finally on the scene. My team is up by 2 kills, and the Object 268 saying, really, 50? You killed all of my crews? Not really quite sure what happened there, but apparently his entire crew died. Just that... the Lorraine 40-ton calling the 268 an idiot. And this match looking very much in our favor. It's 8-4 at this point. The Mouse is still at full health, about to roll up on base and start capturing it like the boss he is. And it's not looking good for the enemy. It simply is not. Though their 1-2 line push is looking to be something of a threat as it moves towards our base, we still have this very much well in hand. Moving to the capture point, yeah, I only got 1 kill, but I'm a person who prefers the win. And apparently, I did not notice this until just now, that T-57 had a team kill. I'm not sure who he killed, but he killed one of his own. So, making himself even. I'm moving over here to try and support that T-71 in an attempt to... I know there's a... there we go. I was going to say, I know there's another T-110 over here. He is my tank destroyer counterpart, the T110E4, hitting nothing but the dirt in front of me. That was intentional. I'm hiding my bottom plate underneath this hill in an attempt to not get hit for 850 average damage. And the E4 will continue to back up the Lorraine, and the E4 teaming up in an effort to really just handle this. Well, I say handle this, but handle me. And the enemy team closing the gap just a slight bit. It is now 9-7, and the teams are evening up quite nicely in terms of it really could turn into anyone's match. If that E4 manages to do a number against our mouse and reset the capture point, they still do have a chance. They're rolling up on our base, about to eliminate our artillery. We have a tank destroyer on base, and now we don't. Okay, so he's dead. And the enemy team, it is going to be a capture point at this point. And our I-8 saying, cap, cap, cap. What the fuck? Get on capture. The mouse, quickly realizing he shouldn't have backed up, driven off the capture point. The T-44 calling our mouse an idiot. And, okay, here's the... I will agree that was a poor decision on the part of our mouse, but this is probably why you shouldn't, yeah, the mouse saying, wow, fuck you. And here's why you shouldn't insult your teammates. We have a chance, I will say here in a moment, it is up to our artillery to lob shells back at base. Our 268 needs to spot and our artillery needs to support. And the 268 just died. It is up to our, now it is up to our T71 to... the IS-3 calling our mouse a super idiot. We have a chance to win it, okay? We have a chance to win right now. Well, not win, but draw. The mouse says, oh, I am. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will mess up the match. Okay, the mouse saying, here you go, and he's driving off the cap. Because someone insulted him, he's being a dick back, and he's driving off. Now, I'm not saying the mouse is right in doing this, but they're all wrong. They're all wrong. First of all, those guys were wrong in insulting him, and this guy's wrong for being an idiot and trying to make us lose the match because someone insulted him, because he got butthurt. Really? You're going to lose a match because someone called you an idiot? Okay, well, you're just proving their point right there. You're letting someone's words determine how you play a match, and in my opinion, that is idiotic. So, sticks and stones, people, remember that. Don't let people's words dictate how you're going to play the match. Our artillery doing a very good job at this point, just allowing themselves, shelling our base and resetting their capture point. So I'm trying to remember what else I get in this match, but that Lorraine trying to get some shots on me. I'm going to move a bit closer to this rock so he can't shoot me and basically ensure my capture. The enemy team only has one vehicle, thankfully bouncing a shell right there, but the enemy team only has one vehicle on our base. And they are, so we have this in the bag. As long as I don't get reset, we win. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am trying to reposition myself just a bit in an attempt to not get myself shot. Lorraine getting a bit gutsy here, doing what he really needed to do about 10 seconds earlier. And, oh, look, he shot me, but it's too late. How unfortunate. So, I will say this, well played by the enemy team. Good catching up. They managed to make that 1-2 line push really work for them. And our mouse, we should have had this game over way long ago. But he got off the cap that first time, which was a poor decision, but it wasn't game losing. And then he got off a second time, which was game losing. But thankfully our artillery made up for his lack of... I don't know. The guy just comes across as, I shouldn't even call him a guy, the kid. He comes across as a kid, as a 12-year-old playing this game who gets butthurt over the smallest things and has no sense of maturity and has no sense of strategy. But I could be wrong. I'm just glad we were able to win it. And I guess I can't complain too much. My team ended up being awesome in the end, and I got Invader. And I think I might have also got in... hold on just one brief second. I can check this. I got Sniper as well. There we go. I knew I got something else, but doing well for myself and my team managing to make up for the lack of skill in our mouse. Look at that. Our mouse, I don't know how many shots he took total, but he didn't get a single kill, and I guarantee you he fired less than 5 shots that entire match, or at least less than 5 shots that hit. I would say if he hit any shots, I think he got all of 2-3 hits on enemy vehicles. So really not being that useful of a player. He had a chance to be useful, but then he threw it away. So remember, people, sticks and stones, please, please, please do not be a dick to the rest of your team because someone calls you an idiot. That's all I have to say. But anyway, if you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you got a replay, check out the link to the video tutorial in the description. And then submit it to spanglereplays@gmail.com. I'm tripping over my own tongue. This has been Spang, and I am signing off.